What is going on, my geeks and clunkers? And if you notice, I got my head shaved. Yes, it got hot over here, so I needed to lose some hair. Anyway, I want to talk to you guys about something. We're on the very end of this line. Like, we're very close to the end. And it makes me sad because I only got a couple of these guys. And the second market for these guys are going to be a pain. Anyway, so what I want to talk about is what I think we're going to probably see in Power of the Primes, and what I want to see in Power of the Primes. Now, we do not know the gimmick of the line. We honestly do not know what the gimmick of this toy line is going to be. We will in about, let's see, 3 months. In 3 months, we will know what the Power of the Primes gimmick is going to be, because HasCon 2017, when HasCon officially starts, John Warden, the design manager at Hasbro, has said that they will be showing off Power of the Primes. But it is going to be sad to see the Headmasters go, because I honestly think these guys are actually a lot of fun. Like the whole becoming a separate little robot to pilot a big robot. I actually really like that. It's fun, and I really hope to get the rest of these figures before this line ends, because like I said, the second market is not going to be nice to me, because the second market is not very nice about the Combiner Wars figures. Anyway, so let's go over what I think we're going to see for Power of the Primes. Obviously, since we're trying to pass down the torch from Optimus, we may get a new Voyager Optimus Prime figure, which is kind of been a tradition now, with Titans Return giving us quite a few primes. We've got Leader Power Master Prime, Voyager G2 Prime, Voyager Prime from the Velocitron box set, God Jinrai from Takara, Magnus Prime from Siege on Cybertron, and Orion Pax from the Transformers Tribute box set. Right there, that's 6 different versions of Optimus. I don't even know if we're even going to get another Prime in the next line. I kind of hope we do, but in another sense, I really hope we don't. Like, I love Optimus Prime, don't get me wrong, but when they're slamming 6 different incarnations of Prime across the TV continuity right in our faces, it's like, oh dear. So I think we're going to see at least another Optimus Prime in the toy line, since Combiner Wars Prime was the flat truck, like the flat nose truck. I like that Prime, but he's a little too big for my display. Like, I want him next to my Titans Return Megatron, and Megatron and Combiner Wars Prime don't scale perfectly. So maybe we'll get another Optimus that is kind of like the same truck that he was in, or kind of the same long-nosed truck that he's been in Prime, the movies. Just a single long-nosed truck. Another character I want to see, even though we just got one in this line and the last line, Megatron. A proper Voyager tank Megatron. Not a jet, not a leader tank, not a Legion class or Legends class. I gotta get used to saying Legends. Legion, not. I don't even think that thing, like, Legions for the RID line. Legends. I want just a proper Voyager tank Megatron. Obviously, we are never going to get Gun Megatron ever again. Ever. Unless you buy MP36. Don't get me wrong. I love Titans Return Megatron and Combiner Wars Megatron. It's just those two are. Leader Megatron was just there because they needed a leader class, Megatron. And they wanted to get Armada Megatron out of the way. Combiner Wars, or Titans Return Megatron is just, like, let's get Blitzwing out, because, like, he has a tank mode. Maybe we should do Megatron. I don't know. Maybe the next line will give us just a tank Megatron that's a Voyager class. Obviously, we are going to see Optimus and Megatron in almost every line. We're probably even going to get a Prime and Megatron in the cartoon, in the new cartoon. Who knows? Who else do I think we're going to see? Optimus Primal. I think Hasbro is going to give us a Voyager class Optimus Primal, because next year marks the 21st or the 21st or the 22nd anniversary of Beast Wars. I don't remember. It's either the 21st or the 22nd anniversary of Beast Wars. And since Primal won the Power of the Primes fan vote, obviously I think we're going to get a Optimus Primal figure. If we get Optimus Primal, bet and believe we're going to get Voyager, Dinobot, and Megatron. And maybe we'll get more Beast Wars characters, somehow. I don't know. Now let's dive into the characters I want them to do for this line. And it's a list of characters. Okay. Let's start off in the Legends class scale for figures that they don't complete for Power of the Titans Return. I want to see Legends class Cliffjumper, Frenzy, and Eject. That way, Titans Return, Soundwave, and Blaster have the other two guys for their setup. That way, Soundwave has all of 4 of his minions, plus Buzzsaw. Blaster has Eject, Rewind, and Steeljaw. And if I get that Repro Label set, Sundor for Buzzsaw. But we need, and obviously, Cliffjumper. Come on. You didn't do Cliffjumper because you wanted to add Roadburn or Chase from the Throttlebots. It's like, you just missed Cliffjumper here, y'all. Come on. So I think if they don't do it at the end of this line, they may start it next year. Because Buzzsaw was at the end of Combiner Wars and moved over to Laserbeak for Titans Return. So maybe that there will be a new Legends class mold that'll move over to Power of the Primes. Who knows? I want to see a Beachcomber to complete our mini-bots. Because we've got Bumblebee. Well, this is all in Legends, so we still need, for G1 Season 1 and 2 mini-bots, we got Bumblebee, Warpath, Brawn, Cosmos, Sea Spray, Power Glide, Wind Charger, Huffer, Pipes. I think that's it. Aside from Beachcomber and Cliffjumper, we don't have those two for the mini-bots. So we really need a Beachcomber. Also for Legends class, Reflector. Come on, Hasbro. If you can complete the Insecticons within 3 different toy lines, can you please give us Reflector? I would have bought the BotCon Reflector if I had the gigantic amount of money to go down there, get it, and bring it home. There was a lot of BotCon figures that I want that I can't get. Ratchet, the Reflector figures, that Beast Wars Transmetal 2, RID Megatron that they fused together. Oh, that thing looked gorgeous. What else do I want to see in Legends class? I'm trying to think. What else is in a Legends scale? I think that's it for Legends. Moving on up to Deluxe class. Oh boy. Okay, for Deluxe class, I want to see Jazz. Reveal the Shield Jazz is awesome, though I do not have that figure. I want a updated Generations Jazz. Give us the smooth Autobot in an update. Come on. The last Jazz we got, like I said, is Reveal the Shield Jazz. That thing came out almost half a decade ago. Half a decade ago. I mean, if you're able to give us a brand new version of Ironhide, Sunstreaker, Prowl, Mirage, Wheeljack, Trailbreaker, Hound, and Smokescreen in Combiner Wars, plus more, guys, why can't we get Jazz? And a Jazz that actually has no doors on his back. Like, you could fold him down or something like that, because Jazz never had his doors on his back in G1. Other Deluxe characters I want to see. Trying to think. Like, there's a lot of Autobots that I would like to see updated. Like, maybe somehow inherit Bulkhead into the G1 universe. You guys were able to do that with Lockdown, kinda, in the comics. Windblade's now officially part of the G1 universe. She's part of that. And so is Drift, so... Okay, I'm going to just skip over to the Decepticons a minute for Deluxes. I want to see Deluxe Class Shockwave. A G1 Deluxe Shockwave. Not a Voyager, not a Leader, not a Legends. A Deluxe Class G1-y Shockwave. He could look all like his G1 self, have the hand pistol thingy, or have a regular hand, and then you can tap on or peg in a gun that looks like his hand, and have him turn into his gun mode. But no, Hasbro's not too keen on gun modes, unless it's the Legends. Maybe Deluxe would actually work, I don't know. It might work. One thing I want to see in Deluxe scale, and I have been just going nuts about this, I want to see the Seekers in an updated Deluxe class scale. Not the Combiner Wars Legend Seekers, the Combiner Wars Leader Seekers. Like, all the Seekers we've had in the past are great. Like, the Seeker mold. Nothing's ever going to probably beat the Seeker mold. The Masterpiece Seekers. The Combiner Wars Seekers are... I don't like those guys at a Leader class scale. For me, that's a little too much for a Generations display. When you think of Generations, you're thinking like a Voyager Optimus Prime, Voyager Megatron, Deluxe Seekers, Leader Jetfire, maybe a Leader Grimlock or something like that. But, I mean, come on. Combiner Wars, Takara made a Deluxe mold for Starscream to use, and you guys, like, where is it? I'm about to prove a point. Here's my Combiner Wars Vortex comic book. Look whose head is right there. Starscream. He had a figure that was supposed to be in Combiner Wars. Did it ever get released? No. It only got a one-figure release through the Unite Warriors Grand Galvatron box set. That is the only way, or the subscription service, to get Combiner Wars Starscream. That is outright insane. So, I am begging you, Hasbro. Power of the Primes or the line after that. Give us some Seekers at the deluxe price point. Just Starscream, Thundercracker, I almost said Thunderhoof, and Skywarp. If you want to do the Coneheads, do that. I want my 3 Seekers. Who else do I want to see on a deluxe class scale? Trying to think. Give me a minute. I don't know. I'm gonna move right on to Voyager, and then Leader Class. Like, there's these 2 scales are very important to me right now. Voyager Class, I would like to see. Dang it! I just had it. Who was he? Okay, like I said before, earlier in the video, I want to see a good-looking, just a Voyager truck Optimus that's the same size as Classics Prime and Titans Return Prime, the Voyagers. One truck that size. Tank Megatron at Voyager scale. Okay, I'm calm. I want to see a Voyager G1 Soundwave and Blaster. Titans Return Soundwave and Blaster are okay. But I would like to see a G1 styled Voyager version of Soundwave and Blaster. I mean, you guys had that opportunity to make them Voyagers. If Wai Zhang doesn't make them Voyagers already, but I mean, come on, guys. You had the chance to make them Voyagers at a Chug price point. And if you don't know what Chug is at this point, Classics, 10K, Universe, Generations. I mean, that was the perfect opportunity to do that. Another Voyager option would, for me, I would like to see at least some more primes. Solus Prime, Onyx Prime, Megatronus Prime, Quintus Prime. What were the names of some? Those are the only primes that I know of. Quintus, Onyx, Solus, Sentinel, Optimus, Rodimus. Oh, that's another one. Voyager class Rodimus Prime. We have Titans Return Hot Rod, but since we're doing Power of the Primes, Hot Rod, Rodimus Prime, you guys could just take Titans Return Optimus Prime, get rid of the Triple Changer gimmick, and get rid of the Headmaster gimmick in him, and make Rodimus Prime. I mean, it could be done. Now, this is going to be kind of part of Leader Class 2, as well as Voyager. Dinobots. Grimlock, Sludge, Slag, Snarl, and Swoop. Either they all are Voyagers, or they are all Leader Class figures. I think Hasbro would have it in the budget to make them all Leaders, with a couple other characters. Or just give us Grimlock, Slag, and Swoop. Like those, because to me, those are the 3 Dinobots I've always known. I never really grew up on Sludge and Snarl. Because when I got back into Transformers, I started off with the 86 movie, and animated. And animated only had Grimlock, Slag, and Swoop. Or he was called in the show Snarl, I guess. Because right around that time, Slag was an offensive word overseas, I guess. I don't really know. But I would really like to see the Dinobots. A better updated looking G1 IDW-ish set of Dinobots. Because I like Fall Cybertron Grimlock, don't get me wrong, but his Dino mode is such a piece of crap. And then Classics Grimlock. Decent-ish Dino mode, crappy looking robot mode. Energon Grimlock, crappy bot mode, crappy Dino mode. The only decent Dinobots we've had recently are the Age of Extinction. No, they're back here. Right there. The Age of Extinction, the Last Night Dinobots. So I'm hoping we get good-looking G1 IDW-ish Dinobots within Power of the Primes or the next line. Continuing leader class, I may jump back down to the other scales when I remember who the characters were. Starsaber. Come on. He was in that fan vote. There was a lot of people who voted Starsaber, but lost to Primal. You guys need to really, please do Starsaber. Because my friend Shocktown Productions, he doesn't want to fork over almost $200 to buy Masterpiece Starsaber. And with you guys kind of diving into the Japanese continuity a lot more, with Leader Class Overlord, the Headmasters, because we didn't really dive in that far during Rebirth. The farthest we got were the Headmasters. After that, we were done over here. And then a couple years later, Beast Wars happened. Over there, overseas in Japan, it continued. We had Season 1 to 4, and then we had Headmasters, God Master Force, Victory, and I think, what was the other one? Brave? No. The later Japanese continuities of the Transformers series. That continued over there. It kind of stopped over here. Like, we got a couple toys from over there. Here. Six Shot. Power Master Optimus Prime. Overlord. But you can't give us Overlord and not give us Starsaber or Deathsaurus. Deathsaurus. Whatever his name is. And we already got Lio Kaiser as a Platinum Edition box set from Combiner Wars. We got Black Shadow from, I think it was Victory. That one or Super God Master Force, one of the two. Like, I even want a Leader Class Starsaber, because I actually like Starsaber. Other characters. Omega Supreme, and Scorponok. Why did we not get Scorponok? We got Trypticon. Obviously, fans voted Trypticon, but in the whole the whole line is based on Headmasters. The leader of the Decepticon Headmasters was Scorponok. He was the leader of the Headmasters for the Decepticons. Or he was the base. Lord Zarek, I think, was the leader of the Headmasters. They're the same character. Just Lord Zarek's the head, Scorponok's the body. But he was the leader of the Decepticon Headmasters. Kind of like how, I think here, Cerebrus was the leader of the Autobot Headmasters. Correct me if I'm wrong about that. I know in Victory, Chrome Dome, or in Headmasters, Chrome Dome was the leader of the Autobots. He was the Headmasters Autobot leader. And that's kind of what it is here on my display. Even though these are the Hasbro figures, I have it as Chrome Dome's the leader of the Headmasters. Anyway. We really need a updated Chug Scorponok and an Omega Supreme. That would be great if we had Omega Supreme. Other things that I want to see in Power of the Primes. I'm kind of thinking here a minute because I ran out of characters I was thinking of. Okay. Deluxe class. Elita 1. We need an Elita 1. Because if we have RC, Windblade, Chromia, and Nautica. And, well, Takara's got Slipstream and Nightbird Shadow. That's 6 Fembots. Come on. Give us a Hasbro release of Slipstream and Nightbird Shadow from the Thrilling 30 line. And please give us Elita 1. I mean, she's the main feminine fembot of the franchise, next to RC. A G1 looking Elita 1 figure would be great for this line. Like, absolutely great. Who else? Really trying to think, but who could they bring in? I think that's all the characters I can think of at the moment. Like, cause I'm really running out of ideas here. I mainly said the guys that I want to see in this line. Like, I guess while I'm here, I'll talk about the box set for BotCon 2017 that was supposed to happen from Pete's Robots Convention. This was what was originally going to be the BotCon 2017 box set, if there was going to be one, because BotCon ended last year, which is really sad. Like, we were going to get Optimus Prime in another box set that turned him into Spy Changer Prime, Leader 6-Shot repainted into Energon Megatron, Voyager Megatron repainted into Gut Cruncher, Blur repainted, or Cup and Blur repainted into Dion. And if you don't know who Dion is, go watch the episode of G1 where the Aerobots go back in time with Orion Pax. That interesting. But yeah, that's really all I gotta say about that. Like, Power of the Primes is coming very soon. That's what I hope to see and what I want to see in this line. If we see any of it or anything that I've mentioned, it'll be a miracle for me. But oh, I also want to see a new Unicron and a new Primus. Maybe the size of Trypticon in Fort Max. Unicron at that scale. Will it happen? We'll see. Let me know down in the comments. Really, let me know in the comments, you guys. I want to know what you think. Like, what do you think is going to be in Power of the Primes? Who do you want to see in the line? What do you hope to see? But, yeah, I think that's it for that. Nothing else to cover at the moment. But, yeah, that's about it, guys. So I thank you guys for watching this video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe for all that fun stuff. Make sure to have my post notifications on so you guys know when I upload every day. If I upload every day or every 5 days. Because I don't know how to schedule. Oh, before I go, I want to show you guys some doodles that I've been working on. Some of it may be like little kid art, but I don't really care. I've been working on Megatron. Like I said, some of my stuff is little kid art. I was drawing this for my nephew. You guys grew up watching this. If you guys watched this, you should know what that is. Oh yeah, I forgot I drew these. G1 Megatron. Movie Bumblebee. I know I'm not the best, but it's pretty decent in my opinion. And Energem from Dino Charge. Some kanji from Power Rangers Samurai. My attempt at drawing the CW incarnation of the Flash. Oh yeah, I was just doing this one a little bit ago. If you guys recognize the show, let me know in the comments. But oh yeah, this too. The TARDIS. You gotta have the Doctor in the name somehow. Anyway, guys, I thank you guys for watching this video. I'm gonna get off here and stop my rambling. So I thank you all for watching. Make sure, I've already said this, like, comment, and subscribe for all the fun stuff. Turn on my post notifications. You can watch any of the playlists that I have made for any review that is on this YouTube channel. But I'm going to get out of here. Thank you guys for watching. I am Dr. Prime. Transform, and allons-y!